Executions that could amount to war crimes and gross human rights violations committed by Russia against civilians in the early days of Moscow's war on Ukraine. After touring places like this, the UN Human Rights Chief is offering a brutal reality check. His report documents the killing of at least 441 Ukrainian civilians by Russian armed forces in just the first 41 days of the conflict, spread out over dozens of villages and including women and children.
It's really horrible picture of summary of executions, of killings of civilians. Some people who were just doing their groceries were killed by snipers because they were afraid that they might do something to them.
Ukrainian soldiers are still uncovering mass graves. But in a sign of just how complex the conflict has become, Ukrainian forces attacked the eastern city of Donetsk on Thursday, a city that Russia illegally annexed months ago. But the result was the same: innocent lives shattered.
I was afraid. We fled anywhere we could. We were running around the apartment. Then we heard a neighbor saying, "It's burning," and we grabbed our belongings.
The city of Kherson, which Russian forces abandoned last month, is now without power after Russia pounded the city with a missile barrage that lasted nearly a day and killed 2 people.
Since the beginning of this day alone, Russia has already shelled Kherson more than 16 times. They cannot overcome our army, so they physically destroy every town and village, so that there are no buildings, not even walls that can be used for any defense.
And in Kyiv, authorities said it was Russia's Iranian-made drones that hit apartment buildings. Some military analysts say the Patriot air defense system that the United States is reportedly about to send to Ukraine will be effective against incoming missiles, but not against drones. Moscow responded on Thursday, calling the use of the Patriots a provocative move that would create unpredictable consequences and would make the US a third party in the conflict. But the Pentagon says it's also going to expand its military combat training for Ukrainian forces, and that training will happen in Germany. Meanwhile, the European Union has agreed to a 9th package of sanctions against Russia and will provide an additional $19 billion in aid for Ukraine. But the Ukrainian defense minister is warning that Russian President Vladimir Putin is preparing for a major offensive in the new year. Gavin Blackburn, TRT World.